tell me something else beside your name. Your name. Our feelings are the same. Same, 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 same. Let's just kiss and fade away. I'm already in your brain, your brain. There is nothing you can change. I will drive you insane. I'm already in your brain. There is nothing you can change. I will drive you insane. Cause I'm already in your brain. There's really no other plan. You better be kill your pain. Really nothing to lose. No. Stop telling me there will be nothing between. Putting me, gonna win. I know that there's something between you and I. I know that there's something between baby you and I. I will drive you insane. There is nothing you can change. I'm already in your brain. I know that there's something between you and I. Know that there's something between baby you and I know that there's something between baby you and I.
Oh my god. Alright, so TARAS Stanin. No, I haven't heard too much of him. You know, obviously I know him mostly from his like kind of you know, just him being around like Helium, right? Because I've seen a lot more of Helium than I have TARAS Stanin. I think he actually TARAS actually might be a former Russian champion. I'm not entirely sure on that. You guys can fact check me on that. So I know he's pretty prominent in the beatbox scene, like in Russia, in the overall like grand scheme of things. I think that he's like not underrated, but he's kind of like still under the radar. Maybe now more recently coming into like more of the light of like the mainstream beatbox audience. But yeah. So with that being said, I haven't really heard too much of him. So I think like my expectations for this video here was definitely like moderate at the most. But man, that was one of the most enjoyable beatbox videos I've seen in a little while, you know, like solo beatbox, that is. Yeah, just like honestly, like everything about that, like the kind of simplicity of the routine itself is very effective because like his kind of like arsenal of sounds, obviously aided by the effects of the microphone as well, don't get me wrong, but he has a very unique kind of style in terms of like the sounds that he can produce as a solo beatboxer, so it adds a lot, a lot to his routines because it's not very very common to kind of see this kind of style used, right? So yeah, that was very impressive. I really enjoyed that one. Um, yeah, just blew my expectations out of the water, especially that last part. Like, oh my god, it's like the crazy kind of, I don't even know what you'd want to call that, those sounds. Obviously, like some sort of lip roll, I think. There's like a drag maybe almost, but he's like splicing it up, and he used a bass, like a lower bass, pitches of bass, do it like a few times. Oh my god, that was absolutely crazy. I'm gonna go watch that one again, probably after this reaction. So yeah, killer stuff from TARAS here. We got a lot of videos to go through, so I'm gonna try to keep, you know, the analysis stuff a little bit shorter this time around, just because of the nature of, I don't want the video to end up being like an hour long potentially. So yeah, so let's move on to the next video here. The classic Brez setup right there. Yeah.
Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah, I'ma get this party started. I'ma make this shit go hard and fuck if not in. I'ma push it to my limits till I get this battle started. 2K19, 2K21, I'm back. Tokyo now with this track, I'm gonna change up all the stats, yo. VR easy at the fucking GBB. It could be Bannon, could be Sideshow, could be Roozy, but it's me. Shout out to my Looper boys, all those future MVPs. See you next year on the stage, promise that I guarantee, but this one goes out to that motherfucker who always says the same shit in the comment section of every one of my YouTube videos, every one of my fucking battles. You know that same motherfucker that always says the same shit like, oh, is this the loop station on a rap battle? Cause all this guy does is rap all the time. Fuck you, first of all, and let me tell you something. Where the fuck do you think this beat comes from, bitch? Yo, binging on this trap, little rat. Take the fucking slap, I hit you with the flags on this trap. Way too fucking stack, out your fucking zone. All alone, get your ego blown. Haters on the side, all aligned, got you mortified. Move aside, bitch, move a fucking side, bitch. Take a slap, bitch, take a fucking slap, bitch. Take a shot, bitch, take a fucking shot, bitch. I take my time, bitch, to take your fucking life, bitch. It goes something like, yeah, whoa.
God damn. All right. So first off, I want to apologize because I am the guy in the comments who has been ragging on Brez for the last 5 years now. I'm kidding. But that's a really good round. Obviously, round 3. This is something that he was probably obviously planning for the semifinals. Unfortunately, as you see down here, my friend beat me in the GBB battle, so he lost to AVH there in the quarterfinals. So we didn't get to see this obviously for the Grand Beatbox battle. I'm wondering now. I know that he didn't have much preparation because like he's been going through some health issues and stuff. So like he didn't. I don't know if he had like a full set of newer material planned in the case that he made it all the way to the finals, because this was released 3 weeks ago and there's no round 4 yet. Which, to be fair, is like a shorter amount of time. It's not like it's been like months or anything, so potentially he could be releasing those videos. I don't know, but it makes me think if he has other stuff prepared, potentially for the 6 rounds, right? So it'd be really cool to see that on his YouTube channel here, like because like this track here was very good. Obviously, if he used this against AVH in place of maybe his first round, I think that the battle probably would have been a lot closer, honestly. But it is what it is. It happened the way it did. So, but this routine, loved it. It just works so well. Definitely in the style of Brez, you know, just from the very beginning to kind of set up traditional Brez setup with the drums and whatnot. You know, the lyrics, the rapping lyrics, and obviously halfway through the diss on some random guy in the comments. He just went absolutely hard on the dude. It's really funny. I don't know. Maybe I have to go through his videos and see what he's talking about, see if I can see it. Assuming the guy didn't delete his comments. Yeah, that's a killer round there from Brez. And I really, really enjoyed this one. So, yeah, not really much else to say about that. Brez is an absolute beast on the loop. And I'm pretty much, you know, whatever you see from him is what you get, you know. He's always like such a high caliber looper and never really disappoints in that regard. So, all right, let's move on to the next video.
No light, no light, no light. They've never seen the light. No light, no light, no light. They've never seen the light. Note, light, note, light.
It's like a house beat.
Note, light, note, light. They've never seen the light.
Yep.
They've never seen the light. They've never seen the light. No. Light. No. Light. No. Light. No. They've never seen the light. They've never seen the light. Never seen the light. They've never seen the light, nothing inside. no light.
Damn. Damn. Alright. So this is another track from Colaps, you know. Recently been giving us a lot of stuff here, you know, just from his sets from the Grand Beatbox Battle 2021 and just like further beyond here till today. He's been releasing crazy banger tracks like this all the time on his YouTube channel. So here's another one. You know, Colaps, you know, we all know Colaps. He got a very distinct style, kind of sticks to it, plays very, very heavily on like basic sounds, but the thing about Colaps is that he's a master with that, right? So his ability to kind of like perfect that and structure in a way that's like so complex and like very satisfying to listen to. And I say like this is pretty much like one of those tracks, right? Just like the core of it was just basic sounds, right? But his ability to kind of again structure those basic sounds is just absolutely unbelievable. Like his spit snares, man, is the way that he's able to like arrange his spit snares and like to pitch them in different ways. Like that last portion there, like a deeper tone kind of spit snare, but it was like a quad spit snare. Absolutely mental, man. So yeah, admittedly though, not my favorite track from Colaps. Honestly, I think it might be No Limits as of recently. Like that's a crazy routine from Colaps. This one is just it's very good, you know, very self-contained, like house kind of beat. Had some decent progression in it. But the Colaps that I love is when he like really dwells into like the super complex, like structured kind of beats, you know, like his battle mode kind of Colaps is like where I really like him. But this is, you know, this is a very good track, so I'm not taking that away from him. Very good. So yeah, let's move on to the next video.
We don't joke when we throw the stones. We don't joke. We don't joke when we this.
Damn. All right, Footboxg. I can't remember if he used this routine here at the World Champions. I'm going to assume he did. It's been a little while since I heard that. And also it was a minute and 30 seconds, and it was very battle oriented. So I'm going to assume he used this there. But yeah, what can I say, man? Footboxg, absolute killer. You know, world champion for a reason, and that's just like goes to show why. Like his kind of style, just it's hard to kind of like match like the kind of energy and like the battle prowess of that kind of routine and just like overall his kind of style. Yeah, one of the most like, especially in recent years, one of the most formidable, I think, people you could ever go up against in a battle just because of his style overall, and like his effectiveness and his ability to kind of, you know, draw in the energy or push out the energy rather to a crowd and kind of like, you know, crowd pleaser, I guess. But yeah, you know, just like for the same reasons I like Colaps so much. Like I feel like, you know, Colaps is kind of like on a whole other like realm of like cleanliness in terms of like his basics and stuff. But you know, Footboxg is not that too far behind. You know, um, although like Footboxg adds a lot of more specialized sounds into his routines. His basics are also very, very good, especially his spit snares. I think arguably he has better spit snares than Colaps, I think. And like his ability to kind of like, you know, like sneak them in to like combinations and whatnot. So yeah, Footboxg is an absolute killer. I expected this from him. I'm pretty sure I heard this one before. Sounds familiar. So yeah, but still very effective nonetheless. So let's get on to the next video. Ooh, I like that.
Wie das vor Jahren wird man hey. Wie das vor Jahren wird man hey. Wie das vor Jahren wird man hey. Wie das vor Jahren wird man hey.
God, bro. Wow. All right. So we got Raje. Um, wow. That was absolutely amazing. You know, I've always said this about him, but especially very recently, actually hasn't been too long since the first time I ever seen him. It's been like maybe a year and a half. I remember because like he came into one of my videos and asked me to react to one of his things. So, you know, when it's someone that you're not very like familiar with, you have very low expectations. Not like saying like in a disrespectful kind of way, just kind of like, oh, you know, first time listening to this guy, I don't really know what to expect. And like loved his stuff very from the beginning. Like obviously the first time I saw him was like a year and a half ago, and like he was very incomplete as a loop station artist. He definitely had some like glaring issues, but man, like as time went on, like every single time I seen him, his progression and his ability to like get better has been so like monumentally fast, you know. Like I've never seen somebody get so good so fast, you know, like in such a short amount of time. Like from a year and a half ago to today, it's like he went into like a fucking like time chamber or something and spent the like last 10 years in there. Like 10 years is equal to like one day or some shit in the real world, you know, trying to like Dragon Ball Z, you know, like that's what he did. And like he just came out and it's like an absolute innovative killer on the loop station. It's actually crazy. I don't understand. But yeah, this is like another one of these tracks. Obviously, this one is a work in progress. I love this track a lot. I think like maybe like the end portion didn't have like, could have had a little bit more progression. But with that being said, and it is a work in progress, so he's probably like well aware that is like, you know, it could be improved a little bit. But even with that being said, like that routine there was absolutely amazing. I loved everything about it. I love his style. I love the like the atmosphere kind of build up, like the effects he was using. I loved everything about it. So really good stuff here from Raje. How do you pronounce the name, bro? Like I hear everybody say different things, and I never heard him say it himself. So it's like I need to know, man. You know, like let me know how to properly pronounce your name. That'll be awesome. But yeah, killer stuff. And you're going to have to look out for this guy in the future because, like, if he decides to compete at events, he's going to be an absolute killer. Going to be a force to be reckoned with, I think. But, yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next video here.
What to do. You got that, oh yeah, you got that something that I need in my life, yep, you got that, you got that, oh yep, you got that something that I need in my life, yep, you got that, but you got that. You got that, oh yeah, you got that something that I need in my life, yeah, you got that. Ashley, look at me. Maybe a little bit more.
right, so we get Dan here, Beatbox International Shootout, probably filmed in Japan after the GBB. So I'm hoping that that first portion of this video wasn't part of his elimination, because obviously that would be a spoiler. It is what it is if it was. This was requested before, so it's going to get around to it eventually, but hopefully the first part wasn't a spoiler, because obviously the later part was just a freestyle, so I wouldn't be worried about that. It's just that first part there. But yeah, Dan, very, you know, I was expecting maybe, especially from the title, I was expecting some like musically oriented kind of track, like kind of in line with what we've seen from him from the Beatbox Battle United like last year, or actually 2 years ago now at this point, almost a year and a half ago. Time's absolutely flying, but that's what I was expecting. I know he has like he's a little bit diverse in kind of like the styles he's capable of doing. So if I were to guess, like if I was a betting man, just like looking at the title of the video, I would have assumed it was something different, but he came in with like more battle oriented kind of style, right? Very bass heavy. But yeah, killer stuff from Den. I really like his kind of style overall. I love his basses. You know, we hear a lot of basses, like a lot of good basses, but his is like, his hit's different, you know. You see inertia here, like people would say arguably he has like one of the best basses, but look at Den's, man. Like his is very like guttural. It's very satisfying to listen to, and like his ability to kind of pitch it is like unreal. So I really like that from Den. Yeah, not really much else to say for me. I was kind of like, I'm very, very familiar with him. I see him a lot more than other people. So like nothing like really stood out to me that's like very different. I got what I expected, but not in the kind of like style that I expected, if that makes sense. But yeah, killer stuff from Den. Always really satisfying to listen to. Love his style, and yeah, that's basically it. So that's gonna conclude this video. I got other videos that I still had to get around to that were requested, but they're longer ones, so they're not included in this video because I feel like those need their separate video because it's just because of how long they're going to be. So I thought I'd get through all the shorter ones here on one, and then leave the longer ones for their own video, right? So whenever I get around to them, can't guarantee they'll be immediately, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear, I guess, if that makes sense. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed the videos here, links in the description to the original videos. Go check them out. Their channels will also be linked there. Go check them out as well. If you want to support me though, leave a like on this video, sub to my channel, check out my Discord channel. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next Beatbox reaction video.